Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Tokyo Talk. I'm Mai, and we have a very interesting word today.
And I'm Jack. Today's word is concede. It sounds pretty formal, doesn't it? Like something you'd hear in a debate.
You're right. To concede means to admit that something is true or valid, typically after you've been denying or resisting it.
So there's a sense of reluctance. You're giving in on a point, but maybe not happily.
Exactly. Good antonyms would be deny or dispute. You go from disputing something to conceding it.
In business, you might concede a minor point to a client to make progress in a negotiation. It's a strategic move.
That's a great example. It happens in daily life too. I had to concede that my friend's restaurant choice was better than mine last weekend.
Ah, a tough loss. That sounds like the kind of friendly debate you might have on a date. Did you have to concede he had better taste?
Unfortunately, it wasn't a date. But if it had been, I suppose conceding a small point gracefully would be a good quality.
It shows you're not being intransigent. Mai, could you explain what I mean by intransigent?
Of course, when Jack used intransigent, he meant someone who's stubborn and refuses to change their views. It's the opposite of being willing to concede.
So how is concede different from similar words like admit or acknowledge? Learners often get those confused.
That's a crucial difference. You admit a personal fault, like, I admit I was wrong, but you concede a point in an argument, like, I concede your point is valid. See?
Right. And acknowledge is more neutral. You're just recognizing a fact without agreeing. We acknowledge the issue.
Exactly. It lacks that reluctant giving in feeling. Two other tricky ones are yield and grant.
How do they compare? I always think of yield on traffic signs.
That's a good way to remember it. Yield often means giving up something physical or tangible, like yielding your seat or yielding ground in a battle.
So yield is physical. Concede is for ideas. And grant?
Grant is more formal and strategic. You grant a point often to show you are reasonable before making a bigger counterargument. It feels less reluctant than concede.
That makes sense. So many subtle shades of meaning.
It's all part of rhetoric. When Jack mentions rhetoric, he's referring to the art of effective or persuasive speaking or writing.
Okay, let's do a quick review. I'll say a phrase, and Mai, you can explain it.
Sounds good. Let's start.
First phrase, to concede a point.
That means to agree with one part of your opponent's argument, even if you don't agree with their whole conclusion.
Next, to concede defeat.
This means to formally admit that you have lost a competition, election, or conflict.
Great. Now for a contrast. Let's use concede in a sentence.
Okay, after a long debate, he finally conceded that her plan was more efficient. Here, he reluctantly agreed.
And with a synonym? How about admit?
Using admit, he admitted that he forgot to send the email. This is a direct confession of a mistake, not yielding a point in an argument.
The difference is crystal clear now. Thanks for breaking that down, Mai. Remember, everyone, practice makes perfect.